Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another day in Mathland. My name is Mr. Hamblin, and I am in my room. But today, I have two of my sons with me, Josh and Benny. Say hi, boys.
Hola.
Benny?
Hola.
He speaks Spanish in a really weird kind of way. Anyways, what I want to teach you today, kids, is how to find the volume of a sphere and a hemisphere. Okay? A sphere is a ball, man. Like if you didn't know, a sphere is a ball. So if you look at this first picture, all right? First picture, it's hard to see because of my scanning method, but if I outline it in purple, then you can totally see it better. See that? Shashang. And then you do this little thing like this that makes it look more like a ball. But the proper name for a ball is a sphere, man. So we're going to find the volume. Is that a centimeter? I think that's centimeters. And then this is the radius. Okay? We're going to find the volume of that sphere. And to be honest, yesterday was easy. Like with the cones and the cylinders, this is just as easy. Okay? This is just as easy. It's a different formula though. So I haven't even written the formula down here for you, but I'm going to write it now. To find the volume of a sphere, volume, S-P-H-E-R-E, volume of the sphere? No, sphere is one of those things you chuck at. Ooh, Benny, Corey, turn it off. Hurry, turn it off. You're interrupting my video. Benny just finished his timer. The volume of a sphere is equal to 4/3 pi times the radius cubed. Now, I know a bunch of you are getting all freaked out about the... You can't stop it, can you?
Where is it?
Oh, my Lance kid. Hang on. Okay, alarm off. Benny taken care of. Back to spheres. 4/3 pi r cubed. And I know some of you are getting all weirded out because it's a fraction. Oh, no, fractions. We can't do fractions. Yeah, you can. You need to think of it a different way. Okay? So another way to think of this formula is just to go 4 times pi times the radius cubed, then divide by 3. Okay? So 4 times pi times the radius cubed, then divide by 3. Yeah? Cool. I like it. This is good. All right? So we're going to use this to find the volume of that puppy right there. The only thing you need, man, the only thing you need is the radius. The end. You don't need the height. You don't need anything like that. All you need is the radius. Radius, plain and simple, on this one is right there, man. 14 centimeters. Now, you got to remember from yesterday, radius only goes halfway across the circle, not all the way across. From the center out to the edge of the circle. That's the only number we need. Then all we do is punch it in. These are like so easy, it's ridiculous. So, the volume of that sphere right there equals 4 times pi times the radius cubed. The radius is 14 to the 3rd power. And that all has to be divided by 3. Yeah? You like it? I like it. Okay, calculate. I got Barrick's calculator right here. Baby Yoda. By the way, if you did not watch my video yesterday that I posted on YouTube, that's in the announcements, please watch it because I put a lot of time and effort into that. And to be honest, I poured out my whole soul to you. And I only think there's been like 30 views, so I only know about not even half of you have watched it. Like maybe you don't want to, but at least make me feel kind of good, right? 4 times pi times 14 to the third power. Kids, if you don't know how to do this third power thing, on my calculator, I have to enter it in like this. 4, then the times, pi, then the times, 14, and then you push the button that looks like that. This guy that I used to teach with used to call that a carrot top. I don't know why, because it doesn't even look like that. Then the 3, yeah? So we're going to push equals after that. So 4 times pi times the 14 cubed equals, that's 34,482.12. We need to divide that by 3. Equals 11494. 11494. 11494. What? This doesn't seem right. No, that's 14 cubed. I don't know. One more time. 4 times pi times 14 cubed equals that big number. Divide that by 3. Yeah. So the volume of that thing is 11494 centimeters cubed. Yeah? I don't know if you're getting the same thing. Verify. I don't have like somebody to correct me there, like Kevin or something like that. But, you know, whatever. Or Rosa. But, I mean, that looks pretty dang good to me. That's it, man. Just make sure you divide by 3. I didn't write that on here. We had to divide this by 3. Yeah? Make sure you divide it by 3. Okay, next one. Next one says, what is the diameter of a sphere? The diameter of a sphere is 18 meters. What's the volume? So the diameter here is 18 meters. That's not the radius, though. The radius is half of that. So the radius, then, half of 18 is 9. So the radius is 9. That's the only number I need. Only number I need. Plug it into the formula. Volume of that sphere right there equals 4 times pi times the radius cubed, 9 cubed over 3. 4 times pi times 9 cubed equals divided by 3 equals boom. 3,053.6 meters cubed. All right. What do you think? Easy? Easiness? Yeah, way easy. Way easy, right? Okay, this is going to be a shorter video than yesterday. If you had questions, well, you can't answer them because you're not here, but, I mean, you can't ask them because you're not here. Okay, so this right here is a hemisphere. It's just half of a sphere. Well, how do I deal with that? Well, one way is just to find the answer and then of a whole sphere and then divide it by 2. Or another way is to divide by 6. Okay? Hang on, I gotta pause. Unpause. Okay, I'm back. So you can just do the whole thing as if it was an entire sphere and then divide by 2, or you can do this. Here's another way to think about it. The volume of a hemisphere is half of the volume of the sphere, the regular sphere. So half of 4 times pi times the radius cubed over 3. It's half of that. Well, let's just do a little fraction multiplication here, which you guys should know how to do. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So 1 times this stuff on top is just 4 times pi times the radius cubed. And then 2 times 3 is 6. So instead of doing, like, divide the whole thing by 2, instead of going divide by 3, you can just go divide by 6. This is for a hemisphere. Yeah? For a hemisphere. Okay, let's just do this one. And again, we got diameter here. Diameter is 15, so we need to do half of that. So the radius then is 15 over 2, or 15 divided by 2, which I happen to know is 7.5. So we're going to say 7.5. So radius is 7.5. Just plug it in. Volume equals 4 times pi times 7.5 cubed. All that divided this time by 6. 6 because it's a hemisphere, man. 6 because it's a hemisphere. We have to take half of the volume of the complete sphere. So, my trusty calculator. Clear. 4 times pi times 7.5 cubed. Yeah. Divided by 6. I get 883.6. If we round to the nearest tenth, 883.6, that would be feet to the third power. Feet cubed. Volume equals this. It's that easy, man. That flipping easy. Okay? Now, this last bit here, this last part, tells you the volume, and it wants you to find the radius. Now, I'm just going to show you this one, and I'm not going to do more examples than this because this is like a 12-minute video already. Maybe I shouldn't talk that much, but, you know, I'm going to do whatever I feel like I want to do. So what we're going to do here is set this up, but instead of putting in the radius, we're just going to put r and solve for r. Okay? So remember, the volume of a sphere, a baseball, is 4 times pi times the radius cubed, all that divided by 3. So we don't know the radius. It says, what is the radius? Okay? We don't know this part up here. So we're going to leave it as r cubed and then solve for r. But we do know the volume, man. We know this. We know that that is 13.5, and that's equal to 4 times pi times, we don't know what the radius is, cubed, all that over 3. Okay? All right, first off, we have a divide by 3. So to make a divide by 3 go away, I just times by 3. Should we do a cross multiply here? We could do a cross multiply. Let's do that. Over 1. Yeah. So let's start with this part here. We have this stuff times 1. So we have 4 pi r cubed equal to 13.5 times 3. 13.5 times 3. That's 40.5. 40.5. Okay. Now I need to make this go away from the r cubed. And it is multiply. So the opposite of multiply is divide. So I'm going to divide by 4 pi. Divide by 4 pi. Shing, those are gone. R cubed is equal to, I'm going to come up with a decimal here. 40.5 divided by, we're going to have to parenthesis that. 4 pi. 4 pi equals. That's 3.2. 3.2. Now, I got to make the cubed go away. To do that, we don't take the square root. We take the cubed root. Okay? Cubed root of that. I'm not going to go into what that's all about because I don't really have the ability to teach you, I guess, that. I'll try maybe another time. But if you have my calculator, with Desmos it's pretty dang easy. But with my calculator, you have to push that thing. No. Clear that out. You have to push that thing, second, the hat button, 3.2. I don't know. I'm going to have to use Desmos, man. Hang on. Okay, I have Desmos up now. I don't know if you guys can see the Desmos thing. Probably not. I hope you can. But let me just show you what happens here. How can I do this? I might have to do it a completely different way. I was just looking for the right thing in Desmos, but I don't see. So push on the functions button. Cha-ching, cha-cha. No. Oh, there it is. So there's this button, has a square root, but has an N. So that right there, I can put a 3 right there. And then here, I can put 3.2, 3.2. Boom. So the radius is approximately 1.47. So the radius is approximately 1.5 inches, right? Inches. Boom. I like it. Okay, kids, I'm going to call it on that one. Let's call it a day. I think you've had enough of me today. Please do your best. Do as much as you can. I'm not grading these extra hard, so please, I just want to see that you're putting forth effort and actually trying, and then that you're actually getting some of them correct. Okay? You guys are great. Have a wonderful day. Peace.